Hey everybody, this is Rob Szobski from Szobski Design. I'm coming to you live from the Buffalo Business and Banter podcast. I'll be speaking with local entrepreneurs to find out their mindsets, winning strategies, what makes them tick, and why they love our city.
What is going on, everybody? It is Rob Szobski of Szobski Design, the host of the Buffalo Business and Banter podcast. Today's podcast is going to be a solo podcast. It's not going to be an interview-style podcast. I'm going to be focusing on marketing and speaking directly to your customers. So if you are a small business and you're looking to increase your sales and bring in new clients, this is the episode for you. I'm going to go through in my opinion, the most important step to building your business and bringing in new clients, and that is through clear messaging. And let's get started. So for anybody watching this on YouTube, you will notice that you're watching a cartoon version of myself. So I've been working on some cartoons again. I'm going to be coming out with those in the next month or so. I figured why not show off some of the talents that I have and what I have to offer here. So you're looking at a claymation version of myself on the screen here. If you're listening to this podcast and you don't have the visuals, don't worry. The only thing I'm going to be doing on here is maybe looking at a couple websites and just deciphering good and bad marketing. So you're not going to be missing anything on the screen here. So for anyone not familiar with me, I've been in the marketing business for quite a long time. Most people probably just know me for my video photography. I was doing graphic design, and I decided I wanted to start an e-cig shop. Electronic cigarettes were just coming out. So I opened up a shop with a partner of mine out in Chaffee, New York. Looking back, we thought it was a great location. It turned out not to be quite the best location. So we had that running for about 2 years, and that folded. But, that really got me going into learning how to market. First things first, I'm an artist. I went to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh. Video, animation, photography, drawing, artwork, that was always my thing. So I've been marketing for quite a long time. Making signage, doing graphic design. That really got me started. But once I had the vape shop, that brought me back to all the skills that I missed using while I was in college. I started making marketing videos. I was doing all my photography and graphic design work myself. So yeah, I had the vape shop. That failed. Got into doing YouTube videos with the new business I started, which was 3D printing. That didn't work out as well. But, there's no such thing as failure. You just got to keep going and going. I learned quite a lot through both of those businesses. And, once I transitioned from the 3D printing, I was like, you know what? I've been doing a lot of video and photography work on my own. Let me just start my own ad agency. And that's when I started Szobski Design, which was probably early 2017. So I've been doing this for a number of years now. It did start mainly as video and photography. And then I got a lot of, good referrals through word of mouth. And I just started getting clients and small businesses to come to me, and I was director of marketing for Universal Chiropractic. So yeah, I've been doing this for a bunch of years. I've had a number of good, steady clients that really, looking back at it, kind of stunted my growth because I didn't really have to concentrate on sales and marketing too much because I had a steady income. that left me, enough free time to do a lot of art projects, which is when I started my Buffalo brand, the Lit 716. And I was doing, a lot of hip hop work and local music acts and music videos. And, I got to really hone in on my artistic side. That's when I linked up with Benny the Butcher. I did some work with Conway the Machine, and I'm blessed. I got to work with the Griselda guys. Nothing official with West Side Gun. I had some videos and things I put out because I was in there with the crew, but he never actually put money in my hand. Benny and Conway, they put money directly into my hand, so it was a little bit different. But yeah, I had steady clientele, so honestly, my my website was kind of a mess. Like, it looked professional, but the marketing message was all over the place. Um, and over the last year, I was like, wow, I really got to get this in order. I took a step back, looked at all my marketing, looked at what I wanted to do, what I wanted to accomplish. Um, I have done a lot of what I've set out to do, but nowhere near what I want to accomplish. So, um, especially the last 6 months, has been a ton of hard work. Started a new podcast. I'm trying to bring value to my audience, multiple audiences. So my Szobski Design audience, my Lit 716 audience. Um, that's why I brought out the Buffalo Business and Banter podcast. That's why I'm doing this episode right here. So yeah, the last 6 months has been me concentrating on just rebranding myself and my brands, getting my marketing in order. Redid my whole Szobski Design website. It's looking great. I turned lit716.com into an e-commerce shop. So now I have t-shirts for sale, mugs, all sorts of Buffalo designs. I'm going to have cartoons coming out on that brand. Just a lot of stuff in the works. And the podcast is just part of both. So let's get back into what this episode is going to be. I'm going to be helping you guys craft clear messaging strategy for better sales results. Ad copy. Ad copy is the most important thing. If you don't tell your customers what you do and how they can benefit from you, you're going to lose. What are words? Words are thoughts and ideas that you put into someone else's head. Just think about that. Words are thoughts and ideas that you put into someone else's mind. That is a powerful thing. So you really got to be careful with what words you choose. When someone goes to your website, they have to look at your website and know exactly what you do and how you can help them. Especially these days. These days, nobody has an attention span. It's very difficult. You got to capture somebody's attention. And the way you do that is with very simple statements that are bold and right to the point. You have to use the same language, keep the same delivery, keep your messaging on point with repetition. People remember things the more you repeat them. People also buy services that they understand the fastest. They don't necessarily buy the best product. It's the easiest to comprehend, and whoever understands the fastest, clear messaging wins every time. It's critically important. You need to have your messaging strategy down and stay on message constantly. That is definitely one of the things that I've learned through having a sloppy website for a few years, for sure. So let's take a look at some websites here. All right. So let's see here. I didn't take a really long time to try to find websites. So we're going to take a look at Healthy Caldera Journey. Let's see. Your journey starts here. It's what kind of journey? I have no idea. Let's go down the page here. Convinced you're a healthy man? Think again. For many men, health is synonymous with fitness. It is common to associate good health with going to the gym to lift weights and clock in sufficient cardiovascular exercise. However, there's more to well-being than being physically fit. For instance, adhering to a reasonable but not restrictive diet, caring for one's mental health, having ... and then we have a continue reading button. So, let's see here. Men's Health Essentials, 10 simple men's health tips you can try right now. I have no idea what this guy does. Something for men's health. He's helping men's health. Could be good content. Looking at the page, though, I really don't know what's going on here. Unless I knew this guy and he told me to check out his website, I probably wouldn't look any further and I'd be on to the next page. So he would have lost me. Continue reading. He's got contact information and comments you can leave. I'm sure he's selling something. I don't see what it is about. We're here for men who are in need of our assistance. Your mental health and body health is of paramount importance. Still doesn't say exactly what they do, how they can help me, or why I would even want to contact them. So, not the greatest marketing message. They would lose. So, you want to be right to the point. Take a look at my website. Oh, here we go. We got my marketing newsletter. You can sign up. So if you have a website, you definitely want to grab people's email addresses. Right now, I just have the marketing newsletter. I'm going to be putting it out bi-weekly. I'm working on a lead magnet, which is going to be a short ebook that provides value to any kind of small business. I haven't decided what marketing content I'm going to make the ebook on yet, but I'm hoping to have that done in 2 to 3 weeks here. So that'll be my lead magnet when you first come to the website. So X out of that. Right there in front of my website, we help you speak directly to your clients. So I'm telling you that's what I do. I'm going to help you talk directly to your clients by being clear with your marketing message and getting the guidance you need. So I'm going to help you with your marketing. Boom, pow. Right off the bat, that's what we do. Contact form, so you can contact us, and my phone number right there, so you know how to get a hold of me if you need some guidance for your marketing. Right below that, I tell you what we do, and it's help businesses strengthen their messaging and branding to grow revenue. Whether it's consultations, videography, photography, graphic design, ad copy, we provide the professional guidance that you need. So, brand identity, brand awareness strategies, business strategy, video photography services. Then I have my video reel, my newest sizzle reel, some more ad copy. So you see right there, I say what I do, how I can help you, how I can benefit you. There's some examples. There's contact information. Go down a little further, a bunch of my higher profile clients, testimonials, Let's go back to healthy journey. Your journey starts here. This guy doesn't really say what he does, how he's going to help you. He's just talking about men's health. It's super general. Nobody's going to dive deeper into that. I found this website. I don't really know what's going on here. Begin your web development journey. Start here. And it's got god-awful neon green as the whole background with black text. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to turn it off in about a second because it's very hard to look at. This is awful. Where to start? The core 10 tools to use. Looks like you might have some good information on here, but it's kind of losing me. It's just too ugly, and it's not to the point. Let me see. I found a pet care service, Bond Vet. Preventative care. We keep your pet's health on track. All right, so they take care of my pets. There's a nice photo of a vet taking care of a dog here. It's a schedule a visit button. Nothing fancy, super simple, but at least I know what it is. I know I can schedule a visit. So if I'm local, I might click the button and book them. I have no idea. Our philosophy on routine pet care. Yeah. It's decent. Not too bad here. But again, all right, for anybody watching this cartoon version and you haven't seen any of my other videos or any of my other content, I'm going to swap out to my face right here. Here I am. I got the same long hair as the cartoon. Hope you enjoy. We are going to go back to the cartoon now. So here's a comparison. This is Adobe Character Animator for anybody who's watching. Amazing software. You can do a shit ton with this. So I expect to see more cartoons very soon on the podcast and on my Lid 716 channel. But let's get back to marketing and polishing up your marketing messages and your websites. All right. So what you really want to do is you want to associate a product or service with the survival of the customer. So, like I said, nobody has an attention span anymore. Everybody's really, when you think about it, trying to just survive. Okay? You need to catch somebody's attention. Survival of the fittest. Everybody needs to survive. And when you dig down deep enough, that is driving almost everything that we do. What's marriage about? Marriage is about surviving, multiplying. We're made to survive and thrive at all costs. Getting your house painted, that's a survival tactic. That's status. We're tribal. If you get your house painted, it's a status symbol for those in your tribe. You're showing you're a little bit above somebody else. When you when you think about these things, it's really funny actually. Even a vacation, why do you go on a vacation? You go on a vacation to rest up, so then you can come back and work harder at survival. But yeah, daydreaming is a survival tactic. When you daydream, your brain's clocking out to conserve energy. When you're when you're talking to somebody, and they're not interesting at all, and your brain clocks out, that's a survival tactic. You're trying to save calories. You're not too interested because they're not telling you anything about how you can survive. Um, if you talk to somebody, they're telling you, oh, they know this person, and it could be a business lead. Uh, your eyes might light up. That can help you survive. You want to let your customers know that you can solve a problem for them to make their life better so that they can meet their goals and survive. So back to the website here. Stay ahead of your competition and sift through the noise with a guide you can trust. So stay ahead of your competition. That's letting my customers know that, hey, there's consequences if you don't do things properly. So come to me. You don't want your competition to get ahead of you. You gotta let your customers know that there are negative consequences of not doing business with you. These are all marketing tactics you should be implementing into your strategy. If you can, craft better stories. Stories help your mind make sense of things. Like I said before, words are thoughts and ideas that you put into someone else's mind. That's a powerful thing. So you want to do that as much as possible and keep the same message and keep repeating it. That's why radio can work. You get the jingles on the radio. Some of them, you first hear them and you think they're horrible, but then you hear it 5 more times and that jingle is in your head the whole summer. Repetition works, especially if it's simple and it's catchy. So yeah, keep things very simple. I got a good book here, Cashvertising by Drew Eric Whitman. And that guy gets really into the science of it, where he's trying to break things down as simple as possible. And there's all sorts of strategies on how many syllables you should have in a sentence, how many words and syllables, and different studies by other marketing experts in here. It's really in depth. You can take a decade to study this stuff and still not be fully accomplished. But yeah, make sure you make things as simple as you can. Make sure if you have past clients, especially bigger clients, make sure you put that out there. Make sure people know who you've worked for. Testimonials, video testimonials, anything. A little blurb on the website, whatever you can get, photos with people. These are all going to help you. And have a good portfolio. That's obviously something you should have. So list past clients, find testimonials, get testimonials, put them out there. Make sure they're on your website. Make sure they're on your social media. Make sure you have a decent looking portfolio. If you're just starting out, make sure you do things for free for people. I still do work for free depending who the client is or what the project is. Some things I do because I'm an artist and I love doing it for the art. Some things are because it puts me in place with somebody that I want to meet. I've talked about this multiple times already on the podcast. That's how I got involved with Griselda and Addison Henderson and Mark Madden. All came from doing free work. Make sure there's contact information on your website. Some people don't even have that. It's crazy, but simple things. You got to make sure you have everything in order before you think you're gonna just walk out and get clients. So going back up to the top of my website here, you see I'm placing myself as the guide. If you need help with marketing, we'll be your guide here at Szobski Design. A lot of businesses make the mistake and they place themselves as the hero. Okay? Your customer's the hero. When you're telling your story, think of a number of movies. So think of Star Wars, okay? Luke Skywalker's the hero. He's bumbling around. He doesn't know what's going on. He meets Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's the guide. Obi-Wan shows him the way. Luke, the hero, goes through the hero's journey. He learns how to be a Jedi. At the end, he accomplishes his goals and he wins. So make your customers feel like Luke Skywalker. You don't want to come out and say, hey, I'm the best marketer in the world. You need me. No, I'm a guide. I'm going to help you be the hero. You're going to be the hero, and you're going to do an overwhelmingly great job at gaining new clients because of the skills and the marketing strategies I'm going to give you after you work with me. So, don't make that mistake. I see a lot of people doing that. You're here to help. You're not here to be the hero. Let the customer's the hero. Okay? That about wraps it up here. This is the first episode I'm doing like this, so let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you want more content like this. Planning on doing at least a couple more of these cartoons here because it helps me advertise that I do cartoons, number one. And number two, I think it's a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Like I said, check out lit716.com. And it's a new Shopify account. I have a bunch of t-shirts up for sale. Mugs. I'm going to have new items dropping all the time. If you need help with your business and marketing, whatever kind of help you need, whether it's photography, videography, just ad copy, social media management, SzobskiDesign.com, SzobskiDesign.com. And this is the Buffalo Business and Banter Podcast. I am your host, Rob Szobski, signing off. Make sure you tune in every 2 weeks on YouTube and all streaming platforms. I'm on TikTok, IG, Facebook. I will see you soon. Peace.